In the face of overwhelming obstacles, one man's unwavering faith and prayer set the foundation for a city's restoration. In the book of Nehemiah, we witness a powerful story of hope and resilience. The city of Jerusalem lay in ruins, its walls broken, its people scattered. But God placed a vision in the heart of Nehemiah, a humble cupbearer to the king. And it came to pass, when I heard these words, that I sat down and wept, and mourned certain days, and fasted, and prayed before the God of heaven. Nehemiah 1 verse 4. Upon hearing of Jerusalem's devastation, Nehemiah did not turn to human strength. His first response was prayer. With tears in his eyes and a broken heart, he sought God's guidance. He prayed earnestly, confessing the sins of his people, asking for God's mercy, and seeking favor before the king to rebuild the walls. He didn't just ask for help, he believed it was possible. Then the king said unto me, For what dost thou make request? So I prayed to the God of heaven. And I said unto the king, If it please the king, and if thy servant have found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldest send me unto Judah, unto the city of my father's sepulchres, that I may build it. Nehemiah 2 verse 5. When Nehemiah approached the king, he first prayed, and God answered his prayer. The king granted him not just permission, but the resources needed to rebuild Jerusalem. Nehemiah didn't allow fear or doubt to stop him. With faith in God's plan, he organized the people, inspired them, and set to work rebuilding the walls. Then said I unto them, Ye see the distress that we are in, how Jerusalem lieth waste, and the gates thereof are burned with fire. Come, and let us build up the wall of Jerusalem, that we be no more a reproach. Then I told them of the hand of my God, which was good upon me, as also the king's words that he had spoken unto me. And they said, Let us rise up and build. So they strengthened their hands for this good work. Nehemiah 2 verse 17 and 18. Despite threats from enemies, mockery, and doubt, Nehemiah led the people to unite in prayer and action. They worked tirelessly, trusting God's provision every step of the way. So the wall was finished in the 25th day of the month Elul, in 52 days. And it came to pass, that when all our enemies heard thereof, and all the heathen that were about us saw these things, they were much cast down in their own eyes, for they perceived that this work was wrought of our God. Nehemiah's unwavering faith, combined with prayer, brought about a mighty transformation. His story reminds us that when we stand firm in God's will, He equips us for the task, no matter how great the challenge. Do you have a dream or a challenge you feel is too big to overcome? Pray like Nehemiah. Trust like Nehemiah. Take action like Nehemiah. Join us on this journey of faith and strength. If God can rebuild Jerusalem through one man, He can rebuild your life too.